love and healing energy to all the celestial beings of the cosmos. I'm going to entitle this video here, The Truth About Artificial Intelligence, okay? The subject is kind of deep. Excuse me, I'm sure I'm going to have to probably do more than one video to this, so this will be The Truth About Artificial Intelligence Part 1, the overview. All right, so when you hear AI or artificial intelligence, instinctively we've been programmed to think of good old Siri, iRobot, Terminator, Cortana, Bluetoothable speaking partners, programmable vacuums and cleaning devices, robots, cyborgs, all that type of shit, you know? And I just want to let y'all know that in fact can be true. That is a form of artificial intelligence, but I need to put an age and some dates on this shit for y'all, man. We are all under the impression that the more technologically advanced a robot or things of that nature are, that, you know, that's the latest model or the highest tech, you know. Like when you watch any other Terminator movies, you're automatically going to assume, okay, that's a non-distant future, or that's super far in the future, or something like that. But I need to correct that assumption, because if your goal is to make a artificial being as close to being natural, you know, you have to you're going to go through stages. All right. So what makes you think that the final stage of trying to make an artificial being natural would be this big ass metal man robot nigga? You feel me? It's not so. When reality is, that would be considered old tech, ancient tech. The Terminator movies, you need to look at them more like the past, because that's exactly what it would be, you know. A body formation of something that you can still look at it and identify it as being a robot or a android, a Terminator, you know. That's not new tech. That's basic ass old school tech, when the end goal is to make that artificial being as organic and natural as possible. You feel me? You keeping up? So when you see these movies, they want you to be under the impression that these movies are telling the stories of the future, when in reality, most of these films are telling the story of a distant past, all right? Because the artificial intelligence of our time period are organic and can be your neighbors. They would be classified now as a race, and are classified now as a race and different races. That is the end result of trying to make artificial intelligence. Think about it. When you're trying to make an artificial intelligence, you want it to be as much like a natural organism as possible. That Metal Man shit are just the first steps in series of the shit, you know? And to compare it, give a good analogy, compare that shit from the Terminator movies to the Westworld Westworld TV show. Westworld would be a true step up from the Terminators. Terminators are still metal bodied, you know, they ain't right, all that good stuff. Westworld, they're more fleshy and things of that nature. And those still wouldn't be the current models. The current models, as I said before, would be the ones considered an actual race out this bitch. Your neighbors, your bosses, and in some instances, some of your family members, man. That's the truth. I'm trying to think of any other ways I can word this for it to be of easier understanding. But I think I've covered the overview pretty good. And just one more time, the point of artificial intelligence is to create an intelligence similar to an organic or natural being with increased traits in certain areas. That means over here, if I wanted this being to be specifically for war, I'm going to keep upgrading him over time until he goes from looking as if he is a monster and something unnatural of this realm to looking like someone you could, sleep next to every night without a second glance. But that does not change the fact that it is still an artificial intelligence. It's an artificial being. I hope this made sense in this overview. I'll be back with some more videos in a few. Sending all light, love, and healing energy to all the celestial beings of the cosmos. Mad love.